Hi. So, welcome everyone. So, for this run of Celeste Blindfolded, so I will be doing chapter 1 and chapter 2 with the blindfolds here. So, I guess there is a bid war.
There was indeed. Would you like to know which mask won it?
Yep, I need the results so I
Okay.
can finally
Yeah,
choose
that probably
which
would
of
help.
the blindfolds
All
I'm
right.
gonna say.
Just doing a final refresh, as I said, this has now closed. It was the Toy Story Aliens for a long, long time, but thanks to some absolutely mega donations, the Cute Cat has won with $502.96. And the total across all bids, $1,093.08.
Wow.
Just on your blindfold.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your generosity,
Thank you
everyone.
so much for donating. So it's a cute. Okay, so I'm gonna wear this cute cat blindfolded cute cat for the run. Here's obviously my commentators,
Yes.
Tabavia
Hello.
and Penek.
Hello. Yeah.
So of course that will be commentating as I'm blindfolded. It will be quite difficult for me to both speak and play at the same time and hear at the same time.
Exactly. That's why we hopefully will guide you through this run a bit and in the name of Civil here tell you what is going on, and especially in terms of strats and movement, because yeah, Celeste is a pretty movement heavy game. So
Yeah.
gonna try our best.
Yes.
I'll do the countdown and you push the button.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I check. And it's a true blindfold also. Huh? I really don't see anything.
Yeah.
Is-
So we can turn the monitor off now, right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I on the begin?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do the countdown from 5, 4,
3,
2,
2, 1, go.
So, yeah, we are doing Celeste Blindfolded. Many of you have probably played Celeste. It is I think it released in 2018, a very movement-heavy platformer, which has like a very simple concept. Like you can jump, grab things, and dash. And combining all of these techniques, you can do very, very cool movement, which we're going to see in just a bit.
Yeah. This game. One thing you have to know about this game is that it's a really good blindfolded game. Every single thing we do has an audio cue, which means Civil can tell pretty much where he is at all times, unless he does some scary movement that we'll see later on. Yeah.
Yeah, especially footsteps and all the ground sounds here are very important. Now, the bridge, can he cross the first gap? And perfectly executed. What is happening here is the music starts to accelerate and a beat is happening. It is like the 1, 2, 3, 4. And starting from that music, Civil knows exactly where that gap is. And very nicely done. That was the prologue. Now we go to chapter 1, the actual start. And yeah, we're gonna see some more dangerous movement right here. So beginning is this room here. We see a first combination of these techniques. That was a hyper. There's several combinations of these movement techniques that you can do. For example, you can dash on the floor and then jump out of the dash to get like more distance. You can do the same thing while crouching to gain like a more horizontal jump, but with more distance. And in this room specifically, we will see that right now here. That was a hyper to cross this big gap. Usually you would like not be able to do that normally. Now here we saw a unfortunate death, but that is no problem because Celeste has also a very good respawn system. You die, you just respawn in the beginning of the stage, so we can just clear room by room.
Yeah.
Here's another wall bounce.
Yeah, this was a wall bounce. You could see that the corner of the platforms you can actually jump off from after a dash. And you can also see if something goes wrong, then Civil can also just go into the menu and retry, which is very nice.
Yeah. You can also hold the jump button down for a wall bounce, and that gives you extra height. So Civil's going to be using a combination of those techniques throughout the run. Yeah.
In this,
He's also. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Is he gonna do the strat here? I don't know so much about the Blindfolded speedrun, though I know it is a very good game. I think in one visual strat to do is you could do a wall bounce there, but obviously he has another strat here.
Yeah, the strats in Blindfolded are pretty different, I would say, from the visual speedrun, if you have seen that, because just the amount of normalization you can actually do in this game is like so good that like many strats are just like extremely consistent because you can just like dash, grab the wall, dash, grab the wall, etc.
Yeah, especially for chapter 1 and 2, they're just really consistent. Once you go into the later chapters where there's just much harder movement, it gets much, of course, also much harder in Blindfolded.
Yeah, especially when the feathers and stuff come, then it adds with every chapter like more complexity to the game.
Yeah.
So what is happening here is there is this platform that Civil wants to jump off in the middle. These platforms you can only use once because they fall down. And here we need to... Ah, that was very good. Nice. Oh. So what's... Okay, there he is. So Civil actually by accident went through the loading zone again. And here's a very cool room. Okay, I'm gonna say that later. Here's a very cool room. By just holding right and grabbing, you can basically skip the entire platform puzzle of this room because it is exactly mapped out. Like you can grab these walls underneath the spikes there. Really, really cool. And in this room, we're gonna see the first big instance of beat counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. And just like that.
Nice.
Oops.
So yeah, beat counting is a very, very powerful technique in blindfolded speedrunning because we can basically count the background music and bind inputs to the beat of the background music, so you can very consistently like jump on beat number 1, dash on beat number 2, etc. Very scary jump. Oh, that was close.
Too late.
Okay, so here we're gonna try one more time the very scary jump. This is a very precise hyper into, basically we're gonna just fall down this entire pit and then time a dash, if this works out here.
Okay.
Let's leave some quiet time for concentration.
Nice.
Yes, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, this entire platform puzzle in this room here, you can also basically just skip if you know how. Civil will demonstrate that here. You can just like, yeah, go the left side, grab the walls, and then one dash to get into safety. And this room has one of the coolest strats, in my opinion, of the entire game. Civil is gonna grab here and like tiniest bit tap down, and then he's gonna attempt a...
Too late.
You will see what will happen. It is really cool. So there is a tiny bit of wall before the spike starts, and we're gonna basically by like tapping down the grab button, hopefully tiny bit too late again.
If we do it correctly, we can land on that, and that can get us across, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, let's see if we can get this here. Let's again do some quiet time.
Nice.
Oh, very good. So yeah, one thing to say about Celeste as well, as Panic said earlier, it has very, very good audio design. All the surfaces make different sounds. That was chapter 1.
Yeah, already,
5
wow.
minutes. Really, really fast chapter 1.
Got time for a couple of quick donations?
Yes. You can go ahead and now read some donations when we enter chapter 2 in the menus here.
Okay, Paxis has donated $100. Thank you very much for that. Says love for you all. We have a $280 donation from 8B Waffle. Thank you so much. The comment just reads, "We love ESA," and you may have noticed that fabulous mask being worn by Civil. That bid war was actually one courtesy of Mirai, who donated $202 towards the cute cat mask. With the comments, $1 for each delicious strawberry in one of my favorite games. Too bad Civil won't be able to see this great run.
All right, what you saw here now is another new technique, which is a extended super or hyper. Because what you can do is actually jump out of your dash at the very last few frames, I believe, and then regain your dash after a jump. So you can get lots of distance and then re-dash. Really nicely done here, these rooms.
Yeah, this works basically because the game checks how long you're on the floor. So if you do it at the end of the dash, you can basically keep the dash through the jump.
Okay, now we've activated the dream blocks. These are basically blocks like what you can see right here, and you can dash through them. You can also jump out of them or even like hyper out of them. We're gonna do that, and we kind of walked back right now, but that was unfortunately a little mistake. We are not supposed to fall down there. No big problem though. While we run back to where we need to go, this is another good time for a little donation right now.
All right, thank you very much. Fiona has donated $50 saying, oh wow, Celeste blindfolded? You can do this, less than 3. And let's make that SM64 run happen. We have $5 from Cutie saying, donate for Super Mario 64. Cute chat. We have another $50 donation from CJUB, who has no comment, but thank you so much again for the generosity. And finally, Grink has donated $155. It says, I'm so proud to see you speedrun this live at ESA. We love you, Civil. Much, much, much love from the French Restream. And huge shout outs to our French Restream. They've been incredibly generous throughout this and actually every ESA, really.
So, now we are in the chase sequence with Battleline. This is... you might think this is really scary, and it is, but it is actually pretty doable blindfolded, which is nice. Because Battleline is only following your own path, you can like very precisely basically track where she is if you just count the rhythm of the music, because you always know exactly how far behind she will be. That was unfortunate, very at the end of the map here.
Yeah, so one thing we also have to mention here is that Civil, for every screen transition, he needs like the strat that he gets when he originally transitions into it, and also a backup in case he dies, because that is not the same spot every time. Though the checkpoint is, of course, but it's just a lot of memorization for these blindfolded runs.
Okay, and now upcoming is one of the hardest rooms, if not the hardest room of the map, so we need some quiet time here to give him all the concentration he needs. There are 4 of these key locks right here. We need to activate all of them, and then go through the door on the right side.
Oh,
unfortunate. No. The last key there you are supposed to get with a hyper to cross this this spike gap basically. Let's see if I can get this now. Very nice, and the last part. Oh, that was such a backup. That was such a save. Wow, very nicely done. There's basically only one really hard room left. This is so far a very good time. The hard room is coming up very, very soon. Here we're gonna see one more jump out of this dream block right here to get on top of this falling block. And now we're gonna go into this corner and just wait until all the battle lines are gone. And here it is, the probably hardest room of this game. Hopefully we can get this first try. This is looking very good. We wanna grab here. Oh, that was unfortunate. What we want there is, we want to hang on that wall on the very last few pixels and then dash underneath it to the next wall to set up, to go, basically skip the falling block and go into the shortcut right there. You can see that here. Yeah, that is good. That is looking good. It's not over a very long room. We need to now again activate the 3 keys here.
Very scary because you have to cross the path where the battle lines are. So.
Yes. So let's see if we can do this here perfectly. It's looking very good. Now that should be the safety. Let's go!
Nice.
Very nice. So yeah, we are basically done. I believe Civil will PB this by a couple of minutes. So now we have a tiny bit of time for a couple last donations, because what we need to do right now is just basically follow straight path until the very end.
All right, thank you very much. We've hit $75,000 raised throughout Cyberfonden. Thank you all so much. That latest push was an $835 donation, which is it is the remaining sum raised through crowd control. So all of the coins, everything that you guys have put together. And particularly the last push from our Taskbot extravaganza. So that $835 is from all of you. Thank you so much. There's one final push towards the Milestone Madness at $80,000, which will be happening at the end of Tears of the Kingdom. As long as it is met by then, that's how much time we have left. So thank you to all the Crowd Control runners, Crowd Control team, and Taskbot.
Wow.
That is time.
Is that a PB?
That is a PB, a sub 30.
Wow. Good job. Incredible.
I forgot to put that to say that in the beginning. If I sub 15, I'll donate $20 on my own, and also I donate $2 for each death that I make.
Oh.
I forgot to say it. So,
Should have died more.
Yeah, we can check in the stats now how many deaths there were. And
yes.
if you want to join that donation incentive here for each death, then right now is a good time. Let's see how many we have. 26.
So
very nice.
So $2 would be 52, I guess.
Yeah.
52.
Plus the 20
right.
because I PB'd. So this is a PB, and hopefully you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Sorry for being so fast. It looks that you. It hurts that you have. That you explain. That's the problem of Celeste. Celeste is so fast that you can't explain all the techniques.
Yeah.
I just speedrun the commentary as well.
Yeah, it was a commentary speedrun for sure.
Yep.
No, thank you very much for having us here with Celeste. Big congrats and shoutouts to Civil here.
Thank you very much for commentating.
Thank you.
In the deck. And hopefully you've enjoyed it. I don't know. I don't know if I have something to show more. Because I'm grinding right now chapter 3 and chapter 4, but I haven't practiced yet, so
That's fair.
I don't.
Yeah, for quick information about this game, maybe there have been actually several any % runs already of the entire full game. Civil is now joining that force, hopefully soon, finishing his own full run.
Fingers crossed. Yes, I finished the game also.
Yeah, and I just quickly want to shout out the Blindfolded Speedrun community.
Yep. Yeah.
Civil, me, and Panic, we are all three members of that, and we just want to invite everyone to learn and enjoy Blindfolded.
If you want to
speedrunning.
come hang out, you can also
Yeah,
just do that.
Without
Yeah.
blindfold, of course.
Yeah. Don't you dare show up without one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think is that it done because
That's it. I don't think we're gonna go chapter 3 because chapter 3 is one of the hardest chapter of the game. Even the world record says it.
Yeah.
So I think that's all. Maybe for next time. So
yeah. Thank you so much
very
for
much.
having
Fantastic. Is there a resource for anybody interested in blindfolded speedrunning?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't.
Blindfolded speedrunning that you can check out.
Yes, you can go to blindfoldedgaming.com. That's where we all host our records and where you can find most resources and the link to the Discord. So, yeah, blindfoldedgaming.com.
Blindfoldedgaming.com.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Just a couple of quick donations. Some guy named Robo Sparkle has joined you in that. So $52, $2 per death seems fair. That's going in the pot. Roy Bosch has also donated $25 saying, wait, what? The week is almost over? Where has the time gone? I know, actually. Congratulations to an amazing event. Everyone involved, be it behind the scenes, in front of the camera, at the microphones, or at the controllers. You all did a wonderful job together. Let's hit that 80K. And hopefully we will do so. Coming up next, Samurai Man is going to
I don't know if I remember.
give us a fantastic run of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That will be coming up, I believe, after the next interval.
Thank you very much. Can we get one more last applause for Civil here?
Okay.